Hey y'all, it's Lindsay with Wrestling Talk in the Shop. We're going to do Today in Wrestling History for December the 26th. In 1963, pro wrestler pioneer Gorgeous George passed away in Hollywood, California as a result of a heart attack. He was 48 years old. George's flamboyant style of interviews made him one of the most hated wrestlers of his era and encouraged fans to flock to arenas desperate to meet his match. It was George who boxing legend Muhammad Ali cited as the major influence on his career-driven style in and out of the ring. In 1983, on a WWE card in Madison Square Garden, New York City, the Iron Sheik would end Bob Backlund's 6-year WWF World Championship run. The finish when Backlund's manager Arnold Skaaland threw the towel on the charge's behalf. In 1988, WCW Starrcade 88 True Grit took place at the Scope in Norfolk, Virginia. The main event saw Ric Flair defeat Lex Luger to retain the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. 2 title changes took place on the card. In the first, Kevin Sullivan and Steve Williams defeated the Fantastics, Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton, to win the NWA United States Tag Team Championship. And later in the night, Rick Steiner bested Mike Rotunda to win the NWA World Television Championship. In 2004, Ring of Honor Final Battle took place from Pennsylvania National Guard Armory in Philadelphia. This is the night that Samoa Joe's record-setting Ring of Honor World Championship run came to an end. Until this event, Joe had reigned as a champion for 645 days, a record that stands to this day. He was defeated by Austin Aries. On the same card, Steve Corino returned to team up with CM Punk and took on Generation Next. And that's going to wrap it up for the 26th. We're going to move on to the 27th. And on this day, in 1983, Hulk Hogan made his WWF return in St. Louis, Missouri. His return match saw him gain a victory over Bill Dixon. This was his first match with the company since 1980 after he had left due to disagreements with Vince McMahon Sr. over his proposed role in Thunder Lips as Rocky III. In 1987, Greg Gagne won a tournament final over Adrian Adonis in Las Vegas, Nevada to become the inaugural AWA International Heavyweight Championship. In 1987, after Antonio Inoki defeated Riki by disqualification in Tokyo, Japan, Big Van Vader made his in New Japan Pro Wrestling debut as a protege of the comedian and actor turned pro wrestling manager Takeshi Kitano, the creator of the Takeshi Castle. Vader demanded an immediate match with Inoki and defeated him in just 3 minutes. In 1989, taped weeks earlier, WWE presented No Holds Barred, The Match, the movie on pay-per-view. This unique event gave viewers an airing of the WWF-produced movie, followed by a match that saw the star of the movie, Hulk Hogan, team with Brutus the Barber Beefcake to defeat the movie's villain Zeus, Tiny Lister, and Macho Man Randy Savage, a repeat of that year's SummerSlam main event. In 1993, WCW presented Starrcade 93, 10th anniversary from Independence Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. The main event was supposed to see Sid Vicious challenge Big Van Vader for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. However, Vicious was fired weeks earlier following a violent incident with Arn Anderson on a UK tour, and Ric Flair stepped in to face Vader instead. The babyface Flair put his career on the line if he lost, but emerged victorious as a new champion. This was the first pay-per-view since WCW officially split from the NWA. In 1994, WCW Starrcade took place in Nashville, Tennessee at the Municipal Auditorium. In the opening match, Vader defeated Hacksaw Jim Duggan to win the United States Championship. The main event saw Hulk Hogan defeat the Butcher to retain the WCW World Heavyweight Championship in what is considered by many to be the worst main event in Starrcade history. In 1995, like the previous year, WCW Starrcade 95 took place in Nashville, Tennessee. In the main event, Ric Flair defeated Macho Man Randy Savage to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Other major happenings on the show was the World Cup of Wrestling, which saw WCW wrestlers face off with stars from New Japan and a best-of-7 series. In 2005, at a SmackDown taping, Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury defeated Batista and Rey Mysterio to win their 3rd WWE Tag Team Championship. In 2016, American Alpha, Chad Gable, and Jason Jordan won the SmackDown Tag Team Championships in a fatal 4-way elimination match against defending champions Luke Harper and Randy Orton, as well as the Usos and Heath Slater and Rhino. Also on the show, AJ Styles successfully defended the WWE Championship against Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin in a triple threat match. And that's going to wrap it up for Today in Wrestling History, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.